Putting clip pedals on your bike for the first time can seem like a daunting task. They're complicated to get used to and you're attached to your bike when things go wrong. However, give them a few weeks and they might just become your best friend, giving you better motor efficiency, better power delivery, and better climbing and descending control. Steve Jones has been trying to ride clip pedals for over 30 years and, well, let's just say he's not had much success. So for today he subbed me in, giving me this wicked e-bike, and I'm going to show you guys a few reasons why I have them as my pedal of choice. Modern day e-bike motors often prefer to run at a higher cadence and a lower torque output. However, when you run flat pedals, it's often easier to run at a lower cadence and a higher torque output. This is because when you ride faster and you operate with a higher cadence, it's very difficult to keep your feet on the pedals. Enter the clip. Running clip pedals removes that problem, allowing you to operate at a higher cadence and allowing your motor to operate more efficiently. This allows you to get greater distance and thus more smiles and more miles out on your ride. E-bike manufacturers are always chasing higher torque and higher power numbers. However, this is insignificant compared to the power we can deliver using our legs. Therefore, delivering the power from our legs to the back wheel efficiently is the name of the game. Clip shoes often have a reinforced sole to allow for better power transfer from your legs down to the pedals. This combined with an SPD pedal like the Fun Ripper 2 allow for better power transfer through the cleat and down into the crank. This also helps with power delivery. Being clipped in allows you to push and pull throughout the rotation, giving a more even power curve, which gives you more traction on climbs and also more traction when pedaling.
Trail mate and its crew.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of the puddles. We love a puddle, but not too much. Come on, I don't want to get that muddy. I'm doing pretty well. There you go, look at that! One of the main reasons that I first switched to clips on all of my bikes is for control. Now, this is even more applicable when it comes to e-bikes. E-bikes are heavier and they're harder to maneuver, so having any extra control we can have over the rear end on either climbing or descending is super important. Riding e-bike uphill is no longer just winching up a fire road. There are now e-bike specific climbs with super technical features and steep terrain. Using clip pedals allows you to hop up and over these obstacles in spite of the weight and makes the climb that much more fun. When it comes to descending with control, clip pedals can be an absolute game changer. Not only can you weight and unweight the bike, allowing you to drive down and also go over technical obstacles with ease, but you can also use clip pedals to hop over obstacles whilst descending. Now, you can do this with proper technique on flats, but it is much easier with clips and it allows you to ride nicely with confidence. Speaking of confidence, sections like this can be an absolute nightmare for the flat pedal rider. Not only is this trail super technical, but it's also really rough, which is constantly bouncing your feet off of the pedals. And flat pedal riders often find themselves fighting to drive their feet down onto the pedals and maintain grip. However, with clipped pedals, this is a thing of the past. Yes, they take a bit of getting used to, but when you come into a section like this, you're not having to worry about losing a foot. You can concentrate purely on what line you're going to ride and let the suspension do the rest of the work. If my ramblings are not enough for you and you still are confused as to whether you want to run clips or flats, then Fun may have just come up with the best of both worlds. Their Ripper 2 design not only includes an SPD platform, making it super easy to clip in and out, but they've also added a square edge flat pedal design round the outside with some really long pins, giving you that flat pedal feel when you descend. Oh, so there we have it, guys. A rather wet end to my video, but nonetheless, I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit about why I think clip pedals are amazing for e-bikes. Steve is probably out there right now still trying to work out how to ride them, but if you guys give them a chance, I'm sure you'll have better luck. Let us know down in the comments below whether you've tried clip pedals and what you thought about them, and of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next one.